Hey everybody, I'm here today to show you and tell you how to store baseball caps on a hanger. And this will be an easy tutorial, so let's get right into this instructional tutorial video. So if you have a baseball cap like this and you want to store it on a hanger like this is the video for you. I'll start off by going over basically two ways to store a baseball cap on a hanger if it's an adjustable type, and then I'll go over another additional way to store a baseball cap on the hanger if it's an adjustable or a fitted. So the second method, the last method will work for adjustable or fitted caps. So first of all, let's start with the adjustable ones. If you have an adjustable cap like this, there are two ways you can store it on a hanger really easily. Okay, there are so many ways. These are like the easiest ways. First way is to take the hanger and undo the cap, okay, and then loop the adjustable part around the hanger. So right now I've looped the adjustable part around the hanger, just as you can see over here. I've looped it around the hanger, and all I have to do is then just go ahead and clamp it back down together. Now this is very rough. I did it kind of twisted, but you get the idea. Just hang it off the hanger like that. Now the downside to this method, the good thing is that it's nice and secure and it doesn't use anything else other than the cap and the hanger itself. But the downside is that you have to undo the cap every single time, okay? You have to undo the cap every single time and do it back up. And if you have it specifically fitted to your head, it can be a little bit annoying, but it doesn't use any additional things other than the cap and the hanger. So it's a great method. It's pros and cons basically. And I thought it was twisted, but actually it is nicely on there. I thought it was twisted, but I was wrong. So I'm going to take it off and show you the next way. So just give me a moment. I'm going to put it back on my head. Luckily, there's already like a little bit of an indentation, basically where I usually have it set to, so I can kind of just get it basically back to where it normally is. Yeah, it's a little too loose, but it's okay. So anyways, like I said, it can be annoying if you have to constantly readjust it, but pros and cons to that method. The next method is just to use something that can easily be tied and untied on the hanger. So basically what I have here is like, it's just this little thing that, you know, when you get like a cord as part of an electronic thing, the cord will be wrapped and it's got like this little sort of like stiff type of, I don't even know what it's called. Like it's like a stiff sort of tying device that they put around the cord to keep it nice and put together. You can get a few of these or as many of these as you want, and basically you take your adjustable cap, you get the loop right there, that little hole, and you put that thing through it, okay, and you can just twist it like that. And what we've done is we've now used the twistable thing to hold the baseball cap on the hanger. Very simple. And this way you don't have to readjust your cap every single time. Okay, so those are both of the methods that if you have an adjustable cap, they will work. Now what about if you have a fitted cap? Those methods won't work because they require sort of the adjustable piece or the hole that is created by the adjustable piece to work. So if you have a fitted cap, there's another method that will work really well. I'm just going to tie this back up over here. You know what? Why am I tying this back up? I don't need this on here anymore. It's just going to be an obstruction. We're going to get rid of it just like that. Okay, we just have the hanger. So essentially, if you have a fitted cap, okay, or if you have an adjustable cap, this will work. And you want to get something that will go over the hanger and clamp onto the cap, okay? This way it doesn't require the hole or the loop. It could just clamp onto the material. There are two things that come to mind, and I'm not sure if I'm getting these names right, so don't quote me on the names, but you're going to know exactly what I'm talking about. There's like a metal thing that you press and you release, and it clamps down papers together, and it's like a rectangular sort of shape-ish. I believe it's called the binder clip, but if you get one of those things that I'm talking about, I believe it's called the binder clip, and you put it over here, and you can basically make it clamp onto the hat like that. So even if it's a fitted cap, you can make it clamp onto the hat like that, just like that. Very easy, just like that, okay? And that will hold the cap in place. The other thing is a wooden thing that's sort of thin and rectangular, and you do the same thing. You sort of press it together and you release it, and when you release it, it sort of clips down. It clamps down. I think it's called the clothespin. I can't remember. I haven't used one in so long. I think it's called the clothespin. But you know what I'm talking about? You can get one of those things, and once again, just make it clamp down like that onto the material. Okay, just like that. Now, I do want to say this. If you clamp down onto the material, it might end up leaving marks on the material over time if you always get the same spot, or if it's a super firm grip. So obviously use your own judgment. Maybe find something that's not super strong enough to hold the hat onto the hanger, but not strong enough that it's gonna, not overly strong where it's gonna leave a mark. Okay, try and find something that works for you. There's many other options. Those are just two things that come to my mind, and like I said, I believe the names are binder clips and clothespins. So if you use binder clips or clothespins, you can just clamp down onto the hat and hold it onto the hanger like that. And that's basically it. If you want to store your baseball caps on a hanger, this has definitely been the video for you. I've shown you exactly how to do it using some simple materials and just even the baseball cap itself. I'm going to put the hanger down, and that's it. I had nothing else to say, nothing else in my hands, just my cap on my head looking cool as can be. So anyways, like I said, nothing else to say, so we're truly going to roll the outro. Let's do this. If you like this video tutorial, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more good videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.